This playthrough is rated M for mature.
I'm surprised to see you on the front lines, Chief Williams. Most women I've observed in your Alliance military serve in support roles.
It's becoming more common, but it took a long time to prove that ladies could handle an assault rifle or a shotgun.
I doubt anyone who saw your skill under fire could remain skeptical.
I love ladies that can hold assault rifles and shotguns. Greetings and salutations, viewers.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. The brass isn't happy with the way you treated her. This comes straight from the Joint Military Command.
Ha ha. They're not happy with me punching in the face. They think they would have given me a gold medal for that, or the Purple Heart. I almost died. No, yeah, this is another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we went straight to the Citadel and dealt some stuff there. And yeah, like the guy said, we dealt with Miss Jalani or whatever. And we were not a fan of her snide insinuation, so we knocked her out, and she ran off saying we would never be, well, our career is over. Well, I'm a Spectre, so nothing's going to happen, lady, so back off. Anyway, yeah, this is the result. So as soon as you get ready to leave, Admiral Hackett gets the information from, and then we get the rewards, quote unquote, for how we treated her. So she was distorting my words. Give me a break. Screw her.
I don't have the patience to deal with tabloid gadflies who think they're great journalists.
Commander, if she had done that at a bar, she'd go home in an ambulance. But they want me to make this clear. We can't mistreat the press. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
I don't know, depending on where you're at, a lot of people are probably fine with you mistreating the paparazzi. Obviously, don't kill them, but, you know, just like, you know. But, yeah, that's the results of that, so, anyway. Okay. So, anyway, time to explore the atmosphere once again, as we've done, as we finished with Novaria, and, yeah, it's still marked on there, which is weird, because we can't go back to the actual, planet itself, or at least I've tried to. It won't let you land there, so oh well. Alright, so let's clear some stuff out. Let's go to the Artemis Tower system. We've got a couple missions there, and no, I'm not doing the Liara dig site right now, so but we do need to take care of a couple of places while we're here. There's a couple of missions, as well as a mission we've already unlocked, but I forgotten we already unlocked it through an alternate means. There's supposed to be a secondary way to do it, and I'll show you how you get that here in a second. But let me look at my stuff really quick before we start clicking on everything and ready to go. So, okay. So, Artemis Tau is an interesting system because if you can already tell from all the naming conventions that they're named after, like, Greek, like, just, you know, just around the Greek area, you know, mythology, you know, Artemis being I think the goddess of, like, hills and forests, I think, or something like that, and Athens, the famous city. Same with Gnosis and the Macedonia, the old ancient kingdom of Macedonia and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of Greek themes around here. And I say Greek, not Roman, because the Roman have different names for the same thing. Well, for the gods. Because they basically Romans just took the god. I think, if I remember correctly, the Romans just took the guys.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I have a difficult assignment, Commander. You're the only one I can trust to get it done. There's a criminal leader named Darius in the Skyllian Verge who controls most of the raider activity. I'd like you to negotiate a ceasefire with him.
Now this is if I remember correctly, this is the morality quest that you get. As soon as you hit like 80%, I believe it's 80%, either Paragon or Renegade, I believe on this one. I'll have to double check it again, but after that happens, Admiral Hackett asks you to do this mission, and it's different depending on if you're Renegade or Paragon. So, so yeah, in this case, we have to clear a ceasefire. If we were Paragon, I think we have to deal with a hostage situation. I'll have to look that up again, but are you sure? Why me? This is a bad joke.
You're kidding. Admiral, I'm the last person who should be negotiating a ceasefire.
That's exactly why I chose you, Commander. Darius is a warrior. He wouldn't take an alliance negotiator seriously. But with your very public achievements, you represent a strong image that Darius has to respect. Show him that the Alliance won't back down. Show him he better make peace while he can.
Yeah, because he did. We doing Renegade. He did. I'll try if you're so certain. This is a bad idea, sir.
I still think this is a mistake, Admiral.
You're not under my command, but we need you for this job. You're the only one that could get it done right. The meeting will take place on a remote barren planet. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. I'm also transmitting the background for this negotiation. Fifth Fleet out.
All right. Well, let's back up and take a look at the journal entry on that. So, all right, we've got the UNC the Uncharted and the negotiation mission. Well, I guess it is still called a negotiate. I just know if you're Paragon or Renegade, it's 2 different missions depending on what you're leaning towards and everything. So, Admiral Hackett has assigned you to negotiate a peace treaty with a man named Darius in the Plutus system. Okay, system. Was it Dodo? The treaty concerns mining rights on Asteroid Rich and Element 0. You are authorized to make any financial or diplomatic concessions necessary to secure mining rights to the asteroid. And we have the plot items, the negotiating parameters. Okay. Meet Darius at the rendezvous point of the planet No Noel in the Plutus system of the Hades Gamma cluster. There are also some systems that unlock when you hit 80% Renegade or Paragon as well, but this mission specifically is based off your Renegade stat, yeah, I believe so. So, okay. Anyway, let's check out Athens. I believe Athens doesn't have any actual planet landings on this one, so let's check out Pharos. Pharos is, well, anyway. Leading to the planet's name, yeah. Let's survey it. I've forgotten, like, what each planet actually means. Or, like, what the actual name of the word is. It is... it's named after the ancient lighthouse of Alexandria, one of the 7 wonders of the old world. I was trying to read it, the name sounded familiar, I just had to recall it off the top of my head. Well, recall, but you know what I mean. Scans of the planet Pharos revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team has found nothing of interest, but many of the debris was marked with the Magna Colony insignia. So, here's that one. Let's see. I think there's supposed to be an asteroid as well. I could have swore there was supposed to be an asteroid for this one. Maybe it's the next planet. That must be the next planet. Okay. And then Salamis right here. See, Salamis is... Let's see what the reference to that is. Salamis was a nymph. She resided on the island of Salamis. Is best remembered as the location of a decisive naval battle between the Greeks and the Persians. I actually wasn't aware of that one. I don't know everything about, like, Greek story, every Greek story. I know the classic ones or whatever. Nausicaa of the Wind? Valley of the Winds? No, I guess not. Let's see what the reference here is. Princess who appeared in Homer's Odyssey. That's right. It's one of those things you don't really recall until someone, like... Whoops. I was just making sure. I forgot if it was a scannable planet or not. So yeah, we're learning a little bit. Oh yeah, I remember Circe for sure. That's she's not what was the? I was gonna make a reference to like Game of Thrones or something like that, but not quite. But in Greek mythology, Circe is a goddess, perhaps known in Homer's Odyssey as well, which she turns his men into pigs. Which, does that mention here? No. Okay. But that's what the story is. So, although it's been a while since I've read on the Odyssey. While scanning the gas giant, you detected a large concentration of helium-3. Helium-3? Does it make your voice get a little hollow? Or something like that? I don't know. And Proteus. Or Proteus. It's probably more Proteus or whatever. Proteus. Proteus was one of the sons of Poseidon and was a god of the sea. The capital of it, Ithaca, was also in the Homer's Odyssey as well. So it seems like this set of planets, the Athens planet, is based on the Odyssey in general. So, whoops, forgot to actually survey it. Proteus has a large amount of free oxygen. Let the gas free! Let it free! Okay, so now we're done with Athens there. Very quick and painless because there's not much to it. So. Because you don't have to land on a plane. Let's go to Gnosis. Gnosis, yeah, the city, the Greek city of Gnosis from classic Minoan you know, history and all that fun stuff. I don't know all the details about it, but that's the gist of it. So, okay. Oh, there's this system that had the asteroid. All right, just had to recall. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Metallic asteroid, metal-rich asteroid. Scans of this large asteroid field have revealed several deposits of platinum. Cute. Okay, let's start with, let's see, Arcanes or Aricanes or Arcanes. Well, anyway, we can survey this little giant. Let's see what the reference to this one is. Is named after the ancient Minoan settlement on the island of Crete, amongst other things, of course. Alright, gas giant as well. Scans of this gas giant has detected a large concentration of nitrogen. We might almost be done with all the gas stuff for that one mineral collection mission or whatever. So, Zakros or Zakros. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get all these wrong or whatever. So, Zakros was once a major Minoan city, one of the Minoan civilization's 4 main administrative hubs, as well as a major center for both military and civilian shipping. Well, the more you know. Yeah, I don't remember much about Minoan stuff, so that stuff is, all this stuff is fairly new to me. And this is the plan we have to go to save Liara. We're not going to do that yet, but I thought I'd show it off. I think I have to get the results I need. I think I have to finish at least the 2 main planets before doing this one. Though there's another critical planet that unlocks after we do 2 of them. But I think I only have to do 2 to get the result I want. Anyway, let's see. I don't think Therum has any specific mention of Minoan stuff here, at least from what I'm reading here. No, I think it must be something just... There might be some significance historically, but nothing that's popping up on the notes here. And if you land, you have to finish it. You can't... that's one of the ones you can't just leave in the middle of that. So, Phaistos, the Freshmaker? Phaistos is named after the ancient Minoan city-state on the island of Crete. The city is best known for the Phaistic disc, which archaeologists discovered in the city's palace. So, the more you know. Alright, and then we've got... Actually, is there... Oh, there's 2 asteroids here. Okay, it must be the one on that. Because didn't I do the inner ring first? Yeah, I did the inner ring, so let's do the outer ring. Then we'll do the other planet. There it is. There it is. Carbonaceous asteroid. Medallion recovered. Scans of the asteroid field in the Gnosis system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a League of One medallion. Alright, and then I think... Yeah, face those. I think that's it. Okay, other than the Armeni. You Armeni! Wait, isn't that a group of people, the Armenians? I was about to make a Back to the Future joke, but that's the Libyans. So, Armenia may be named after the ancient Minoan cemetery on the island of Crete. There's also a small village on the island of Crete named Armenia, and also translated as Armeno. But yeah, this one I'm like most of these names I'm like not even familiar with at all. So there's Gnosis. So all right, let's go to Macedon, or yeah, named after the ancient Greek city of Macedonia. Yeah, I haven't been doing much of the history or like naming conventions a lot of these places, so I think it's because I wasn't familiar with some of the places, but this one was one of the ones I was kind of more familiar with. Not expertly, mind you, just I knew and I was aware of it enough to like, oh, I could somewhat spout out some information. But anyway, this one also has a asteroid as well, and there is a planet to land on this one, so kind of weird how they have a couple of systems that don't even have like landing planets. Usually most systems do, but while scanning this asteroid field, the Artemis Tau cluster, you detected a large deposit of titanium. Titanium. Alright, where's the... Okay. Fargelis? Farsleys? Arfleys? Anyway. Let me look up that one. Fargelis, or Fargulus? I don't know. Looks like there's no notes on this one. Probably because this one doesn't have any... It just says Macedonian system, but no specific mention here on the notes. So if you know, viewers, let me know. But oh, xenon. Sorry, there was a deposit of xenon there. Sharjila? Oh, yeah, this is the planet we had to land on. It has a hazard warning. This is, I think this is the Mercenaries mission I unlocked. No, this is Mercenaries, yeah. Sorry, I had to look at that up for a second. So, this is Sharjila. Does it have a specific notice on here? Let's see. I don't think it does. No specific notes on that one, so. Alright. Just look over it. Yeah, I keep forgetting to move the thing down while I'm looking at other stuff so you can read it really quick. Okay, so we're gonna do that here in a second. I just want to go over the rest of the planet. So Porolan or whatever. Let's see what this one is. Most of the notices for this one are. There's this section of planets doesn't really have much notes on it at all. Matriarch writings recovered. You were scanning the planet Porolan when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Delinga's writings in the storage compartments. Okay, so let's see. Is that just where did this? Maybe it's Fargelis is how it's pronounced. Anyway, Patavig. Oh, the Vig, it's a Pata, yes. Let's see. Nothing here. Okay, so no notes on that one. So, all right. Read the rest of that. Okay, let's go to Sharjila and to do this mission. Yeah, this is the Mercenaries mission we got on Novaria. Now, this is the mission I'm talking about where I accidentally got this one a bit sooner than I realized, because you can. When I was talking in the previous episode where I say there's supposed to be a mission that makes you go back to the Citadel and it's supposed to kind of give you a clue to go back. Well, because I did Novaria first and I found the log for the Mercenaries things that when I hacked the computer, it bypassed that like message that we were supposed to get. So I'll show it in a here after we finish the mission. I'll show us getting it and how we're supposed to originally get it, which is how I got it the first time I played, because I played the normal way in here. So. But going on this planet, we're going to be dealing with biotics. So obviously, take people who can who have high protection against biotics and can mess with their powers. So obviously, Kaiden would be fine. Also, Garrus with the dampening ability would work. So basically, anyone with dampening powers would work as well. Which actually, Garrison Rex might be a good option for this one. So, I mean, obviously, a full combat person like Ashley would be fine as well. So, but I think I've already given Rex and Garrus their best. Well, not the best weapons, but the Spectre 7 stuff. So, let me double check that really quick. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, he's got the Spectre, that and that. Okay, so you guys are good. There, I do need equipped Garrus with some stuff since I forgot to take off the stuff from the other companions. So, oh well. Yeah, give him the combat. Although we don't technically need the combat scanner here because we're not dealing with. Only Geth can block your notice and stuff like that. Let's see. They would have shields because of the biotic shields and stuff like that. I'm just trying to decide if that's if we want to just do that or. Yeah, let's see if that might be more effective on them or not. Protection. Yeah, we're gonna be dealing with biotics, so let's give Rex the physics threshold so he won't be knocked over all the time. Let's see. Might do that with you as well. I forgot we had the new kinetic buffer. Let me see if I have another exoskeleton. I might give Garrus something else if that's the case. Well, it's not as high, but yeah, that'll work. So, okay, I don't think I need to do anything with it. Oh, I need to remind myself to swap out the explosives. Although all the cryo explosive does is does some minor damage, and accuracy wouldn't be bad. Nah, we'll leave it as is. Okay. Alright. We're done with that, so I can mark that off my notes. Okay. So, let's go over the mercenary one again, because I don't know if I read that completely when I first got it, so... While in Noveria found something interesting in Tartakovsky's personal log files, he mentioned increased mercenary activity in the Artemis Tau cluster, specifically in the Macedon system. There's 3 ways to get this, by the way. If you don't get it as on Noveria or from the Citadel, which is where you're supposed to get it, you can get it from just running into this place, and the mission objectives are differently. This would be called Uncharted Asari Diplomacy if you got it the other way. So... or it's called Asari Diplomacy if you didn't get the Uncharted part of it. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing here. So, yeah, let me move up a guy. Oh yeah, and since we hit 75% of Renegade, we finally got the final free box of Intimidate we get. So for the rest of the game, we won't get any more free stuff. So we'll have to, if we want to max this out, we should buy it. Not that you really need to beat the game. You just get some little extra scenes, and you can make some minor changes if you do. So. Alright, what do I want to do now? I think I might start going for... Now I got Singularity halfway. I think I might start getting an Assault Rifle up to halfway so I can start doing... I already do a good amount of damage, but I need to get more, and I want to get the Advanced Overkill, so we're going to start buffing up to that. Let's see, yeah, you've got the dampening thing, so I think we'll max that out for this mission since we're dealing with the a lot of biotics here, so... And then I think, actually, maybe finally starting to pull in his Turian agent might be good. That or getting his sniper rifle. Actually, getting to advanced assassination would be pretty good since I'm going to keep him on a. That's a tough one. He does have assault training as well. We could get to adrenaline burst, which is also really good because that would help with all of his other abilities. Yeah, let's go with getting assassination next. Let's get you on fitness so you can get get to the next step of immunity. Okay, where do we land at on the map here? Okay, down this way. So let's grab the. Let's grab the materials that way first. Let's see. Did we get any other missions? It's still highlighted. Oh, value minerals. Oh yeah, we got the gases one completed. That and light metals are finished. Actually, that's weird. They're supposed to be grayed out when you finish them, but for some reason they're highlighted. They're lighted up again. Well, anyway, we just need to get a couple rare earths and heavy metals, and we'll get the full reward for that. So not too long now on that. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do like a read every episode. So let's get technology. Oh wow, there's quite a few there. We'll just read the top one first. Biotics. Biotic amps. Biotics manipulate Mass Effect fields using dozens of Element Zero nodules within their nervous system that react to electric stimuli from the brain. Amplifiers allow biotics to synchronize the nodes so they can form fields large and strong enough to practical use. Amplifiers can improve a specific discipline or talent. An implant is a surgically embedded interface port in which amps are plugged in, so like the Matrix? Whoa, I know Kung Fu. On humans, the implant is usually placed at the base of the skull for convenient access, though the user may be careful to keep it free of contaminants. Implant ports can fit a variety of amps, and there is a growing market for modification and add-ons. The finest quality implants and amps are manufactured by Asari artisans, but the Alliance's L3 implants, first deployed in 2170, are a significant step forward. Haha, we're better than Asari, who've been doing it for centuries. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so it's a plug and a bomb in your head for those who didn't realize. For those who are like, well, how did they do those biotics and what is the L2s and all that? Yeah, they just basically Matrix you, pretty much. Although most science fiction stories have to deal with the base of the skull or top of the spine when it comes to like messing with stuff, so that's not really unheard of to see that happen. But a very yellow planet. Yeah, not much in the background, but except the reflection of the system sun. Very nice. Solaire would love this place. It's my son, or however his voice went. Yeah, it's been forever since I played that. I still haven't tried the remake or remaster of the first game, so I don't know how they did. I'll probably play that one. They did do a remake of Demon Souls for the PS5, I probably won't play that one. Because 1, I don't have a PS5. 2, they're really hard to get. And 3, they made some changes to the game that I'm not okay with. Well, I'm not going to go into details, because really the long scheme of things... Oh, light magnesium is there. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that big as the deal, but it's not... I don't even know if it's a principle thing. It's an unnecessary change, and you're not remastering the game. You're basically almost making it in your own image instead of what the original game was entailed. And it was the same game from the people who did, Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne and all that. And I don't know. I think they had a game and a vision, and they made some changes to it, which I think were unnecessary. And I'm not talking about oops, I think I might be going the wrong way. Because I was just jabbing on about stuff that doesn't really matter and no one cares about. But I just feel it was like they were trying to add something that wasn't necessary for that world, and they could have easily made their own game that was similar to that and did their own changes. So, and like I said, it's not something like, oh, I'm super mad. I'm just disappointed that they would do such a thing, that they would change a game so much. And the game hasn't changed that much. It's one of those things, if you hear about what it's changed, you're probably like, that's what you're annoyed about. I'm like, well, I mean, I find games to be an art form. That's what I am, and I feel like when you change this thing so ridiculously so, outside of ease of play, you know what I mean? Like if there's glitches and stuff like that, I'm fine with you fixing that stuff because, yeah, it was fun, but if you want a full experience, best to, fix the game. Although some games have actually gotten worse from fixing because they're not as fun or as silly as they used to be. I think Sonic Boom is a good example of a game that got, not that game was good already, even with the fixes or with the bugs, but there was something enjoyable about how bad the game was because it was all buggy and glitchy. But now that they've long since fixed all that stuff, it's no longer the same entertaining schlock as it once was. So, but yeah, in Demon Souls they did some changes to it that I think were completely unnecessary, and it completely, I don't know, changed certain characters and things. I'm like, you do know what the setting's about and who made it and what they made it for, right? You're basically just adding your sentiments to something that's not originally yours, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like I said, it's one of those cases of, large deposit uranium. It's one of those things where you change one thing and then you say, oh, that's fine, and then they change another thing, and then it gets more and more, and then it's not even you're not even doing it because of a good reason. Now you're just doing it because you can, and you're not trying to keep the original vision of the game or what people originally played it for, I don't know. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just talking about in general, the idea of just changing games all willy-nilly without leaving a lot of the original impact of the game, which is why I'm not a big fan of the Legendary Edition, because what they changed that in once again, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal, but you are significantly changing certain things to fit what you feel is okay, when what you feel is okay is not going to be the same in 10 years. It's going to change again. So you're basically ruining, well, I don't know if I say ruining is the right word. You're basically changing the game or the art to set modern sentimentalities than just fixing the game to make sure it works properly. So it's like your priorities are definitely in the wrong spot, in that case. Save that for other things, or make your own game and do that in it. Anyway, we're done with that topic. Sorry about that, folks. That was unnecessary, and I just had to get it out, so. Like I said, just ignore it. You could skip the last couple minutes if you feel annoyed by that, and I would be perfectly okay with you doing that, because I understand. Oh yeah, this place has hazards, so you get a little bit of poison. Have a little bit of poison, Scarecrow. Sorry, Capsule. Let's find it. Let's get it. Too many buttons to press. Matriarch writings recovered. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container and the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Delinga's writings. We should... Wow, nice. We should be getting pretty close about finding all those. Let me look at this. The sorry writings. Yeah, we've only got one left, and I think there are technically I think there's 12 of those or something like that. So there's more than what the game requires you to. It's just if you get more, I think you just get money after that. You don't get a big old... When you complete the quest, obviously you get experience and money and all that, but I think if you find the stuff afterwards, you still get money, but you don't get You can't get like another experience boost. Stuff like that. I don't know why you keep trying to climb the mountain when that's like it. I'm gonna make it take longer when if I just drop down and get straight to it. You know what I mean? Me and my focus. Anyway, some thorium over here. Let's grab that. Put that in our little bag there. Excellent. Okay. Yep, large deposit of thorium. The journal's been updated because we found the last of the rare elements we needed from that. So now we just need... yeah, see, now it's gray, but if I find more, it'll light it up again because it went past its point. So now we just need to find heavy metals! Okay. In the initial mission, we need to go here. Let me go ahead and take care of the this over here. Oh, and there's another Rachni song that's supposed to appear like right here, but since I killed the Rachni Queen, it won't. I haven't been noticing it or hearing it, so unless it's so high, like, unless the frequency is higher than my headphones are. I try to turn down my headphones because at my age, because when I was younger, I left stuff louder than it should have been. So, and you can actually ruin your ears by turning the decibels on too high, so it can actually erode your eardrums, or not, it's not your eardrums, it's something else, but it can erode your ears to where it gets harder and harder to hear. So I have to be careful about how loud I set things these days, so that way I can actually keep my hearing after a certain point. And I would do, viewers, if you guys are wearing headsets, don't turn it up to the max. Because otherwise your 60 or 70-year-old version of yourself is going to kick your ass, and we're going to be pissed off at you for that. So. But just a suggestion, for someone who's lived a little longer. I mean, obviously I'm not at 60 or something like that, but you learn some things after a while. I don't know everything, but I know there's a few things I know. So, let's get to that debris there, and make it Oz. Make it so. I think we should have enough. Let me look at my timer right now. Real quick, sorry. Okay, I think we should be able to do this mission and the other planet as well, because we'll finally be able to take on the missing Marines mission. The one we got from the Admiral back on the Citadel after we became a Spectre a while back. We could have done it like a lot earlier. I think the idea was to take care of it. Okay. The idea was probably to go save Liara and take care of that like immediately, so that way you could get a decent amount of experience and get set for the next quest line, because there is another quest line like after doing the missing Marines mission. So yeah, as long as I don't dilly-dally too much, we should be able to finish that one today as well. Oh yeah, I was going to add that little... Well, we'll see how long it takes me to do this mission and then go to the other file where I can show you how we're supposed to originally get this mission in the first place. So, although I might have to... Maybe it would be better to do some editing to show that, so I can show a bit more in the episode. Yeah, we'll see. Alright. So we got ourselves some snipers, some pirates. Yar! Luckily they don't have devil fruit. Otherwise they'd be very scary and dangerous. And once before, we're gonna find a good spot and then pop out of the vehicle. So, whoop, I almost ran you over, even though I wanted to. I better be careful, because we got snipers here, so they can wreck me a good one. So, it looks like luckily Garrus is sniping people pretty efficiently. So, I think my range might be good. Yep, do you see the carnage go off? Nice. Uh-oh. Careful. There we go. Oh, there's a pirate over here. Oh yeah, I forgot to change out my equipment since we're fighting people. Yeah. Okay, I guess. Alright, what do I want to... I don't think I have anything better, so we'll leave that as well. Oh, I'm doing organics. Okay, we can leave it as that, I guess. Damage a second. Yeah, we'll just keep with the straight organics. I mean, I don't know if that's the best ammo to have, but it seems to be the one I end up using the most, or one of the ones I end up using the most, is just the straight up like... Oh, I didn't expect... Oh, that's just... Okay. It wasn't on the map, so I was like, wait, what? Uh-oh. Better, Oh, barrier's back up again, so... Oh, right. Now, there are biotics here. It's just most of the pirates on the outside aren't biotics, so. Alright, we got all of them, and we gained a level for that, too. Wait, why am I... Oh, it's because I'm at... Oh, that's right. Whoops, I was out of the car for too long. Yeah, on this hazard, you slowly lose life if you... Whew, okay. I was like, why am I losing all this life? I'm like, oh, right. I hit the maximum thing, so... Okay, let's see what we've... oh, let's look at the journal again. Oh, this is the volume of materials again. I don't know why it... Oh, it just says keep searching. Keep searching, jerks! Okay, what do I want? Yep. Oh, no! I can undo that. Yes, okay. Well, I mean, not that I wouldn't mind that. I was going for assault rifle, so... Alright, assault rifle. Oh, yeah, we're at this part of the game where... I think it was a bit earlier, but yeah, now Shepard's starting to get 1 point per level instead of 2 like he was before. I forgot what level it is when he started. That might have been 30 or something like that. Because I know the companions get 2 points until they hit, like... I think... Like, 20... And then Shepard starts getting only 1 point as soon as he hits, like, is either 40 or 30. I forgot. But anyway, let's see. Dampening's maxed out. Decryption, I don't need to technically do that. So yeah, sniper rifle. Yeah, fitness, so we can get immunity. Okay. But yeah, we're at this point of the game where there can still be difficult scenes, but we are getting to the point where I'm not as in much danger as I used to be, if that makes sense. We got some pirates. Ooh. Yeah, people. We got a few tech guys around here as well. Mainly, it's usually the Turians who are the tech users.
Go, go, go!
You oops. Let's singularity you. Ah. A little chaotic, but nothing we can't handle. Hope you guys have been using cover like I told you to. Yep, you are. Oh, come on. Alright, let's, Oops, nope. Oh, he got killed. Okay, I was actually going to use lift on him, but, oh, I accidentally have to activate overkill. Oh, there's the Asari, slaver. And, who's... Oh, careful. Got a sniper up there. Yeah, well, luckily at my levels, because of the shields I've got, I'm not as in much danger, but I could still get really close to getting killed, though, so... Okay, you decided to come down and have fun? Sure, why not? Haha! Oh, dang it. I was like I got caught behind the thing, but, yep, threw her, and bam. I love being an adept. Oh, yeah, I probably should have done this at the beginning of the fight, but it got kind of a little chaotic, but, yeah, one of the big things is if you blow up the thing, that kills, like, or might not kill, but do a lot of damage to a lot of the people that are bunched up, like, right there at the beginning, so. Oh, well. Oh, and I hope the sound in the background isn't too annoying. I have my... It's at this time of the year where it's starting to get a little hot in the old abode, and that's a combination of the system I'm running in my gaming computer, causes the room to heat up a little bit, so I gotta turn on that air conditioner. But hopefully it's not too loud, or there's just enough going on you can't hear it, or I'm talking enough. Let's see. Medium armor. Let's see if that's better. Probably not. I don't think I remember that design to be. Ooh. Oh, better fusion. Grenade. That's toxic damage, though. Yeah, we can do that, I guess. Okay, let's see if the... Oh, it is better. Nice. Wow, that is a much bigger... Well, it'd been a while since we got any good armor for you. We could have bought some before, but I'm glad that we did. Finally. Yes. Oh, and we finally hit the... Yeah, level 7 is when you start getting extra slots. So now we got 2 item slots for armor. So that'll make us even more awesome. Even more badass. Yeah, we'll give you that, even though you mainly use your sniper rifle. Okay. Yeah, we're finally hitting that, like... where we're starting. Well, obviously things are going to get more dangerous because of the level we're at. Luckily, we're not in sanity mode, but we're still having a little bit of easier time than I would have because of me buying the Spectre gear or something like that. But the way I see it is it's slightly reducing the combat just a little bit. Ooh, I wonder if that's better. That might be. Actually, I think the best armor for the Krogan, or for Rex, is actually Titan armor. If I could do the theme song to Attack on Titan, I would, but anyway. Okay. Yeah, we're not equipping that. We can sell that. Nah. Sorry. But yeah, I think it's Titan armor. Do I want to do duration on him, though? Usually most of his stuff usually technically goes to attack. Well, let me look. Because power affects like the physical stuff that you can do. So it affects like throw and stuff like that. Or I guess it would be just throw in this case. Huh. Maybe it does need duration because warp would last longer. Same with barrier and stasis if you do the duration thing. Maybe, yeah, maybe giving him a different amp is better. Making it last longer than before. Because of the warp, yeah, like I said, warp would last a little bit longer, but it would reduce his cooldown by a bit. Nah, we'll stick as is, I think. I think the fights are going by quick enough that I don't need them to last super long. At least not for this fight, anyway. Probably would have been more useful against the Rachni encounter or whatever, but we're already done with the Rachni. Well, for the most part. We'll have one more encounter with him, but then that'll be it for the rest of the game, I believe. Even though I played this game so many times, there's like some small minutia that I might have forgotten. It's like with a lot of games I really like. I still remember the story and everything, but there will be like, I'll remember beats of a story. Oh, that's a medical kit. I don't care about that. I don't need, because you don't get, well, sometimes you can get grenades from medical kits every once in a while, but let's see. I don't see any like crates up here. Sometimes they'll sneakily throw crates like on these little like mounting things, but nah, it doesn't look like it. Thank you, Garrus. Good to know that you're right by. Wait, why is the? Oh, I think it's because I somehow dropped off, so it activated the combat running ability or something like that. But no one else in here. Yeah, I wonder who that random Asari slaver is who had a specific name designation. Nah, that's probably not important. Cryo explosives, incendiary rounds, tungsten rounds. Okay. And then, let's see. Hard deception, huh? Ooh, my. Yeah, sorry if I get quiet while doing this. I'm just making sure I don't mess up. Rail extension. Oh, new upgrade for that. I don't think any of the other weapons I can pretty much ignore now. Almost, which is kind of sad when you think about it, so. Okay. Nope. Ah, dang it. I should have saved it. Oh well, we'll use some override. I've got 160 Omni Gel. That's fine. I just hate doing that when I don't need to. Well, until I hit a certain point of the game, when I finally get enough money to afford everything I want, then I'll start Omni Gelling everything, no matter what it is. So then at one point I will have plenty of Omni Gel. But you discovered evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasani Dantius, an important master on the council, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasa with this. Down with the evidence. Yeah, Nasa is that one lady who said, I'm busy right now in the cantina. That's the lady who's supposed to call you about a mission. So, and there's a slight bit of different dialogue if you get the mission from some other means and you find it now without talking to her, as opposed to getting it from her. But I'll show you that here in a second. So I don't know if I'll do it right now. I might show the ending of that next episode because I do want to kind of get to the missing Marines mission if I can. We might save that for the when we return to the Citadel after doing Pharos, maybe. Anyway, we're done with that. Oh yeah, I can look at the journal for the. Should be under. Yeah, it's changed from mercenaries to uncharted Asari diplomacy. You've killed an Asari mercenary named Dahlia Dantius. According to a datapad found on Dahlia's body, her sister Nasana is a diplomat on the Citadel. Dahlia was evidently blackmailing Nasana by threatening to reveal her own existence and ruin Nasana's career. Nasana will want to hear the news that her sister is dead. Oh, I feel so bad for her. You know, we already found a guy whose brother's dead. Found a girl we had to kill her sister because she attacked us. Like a big old jerk. So, oh well. Anyway, let's get the final thing out of the way. So we have enough stuff for. Let's see. Okay, let's back up out of that, and we'll go to Sparta, I believe is the name of it. Yep, and Sparta, you know, the joke, the ancient Greek city of Sparta, you know, this is Sparta, you know, and 300, and big muscular men, very homoerotic tones, and all that other stuff, so. I'm trying to remember if I enjoyed that movie or not when I saw it. I thought it was okay. I liked some of the action scenes, but I'll admit I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder fan, though, so you'll have to forgive me. I don't know. He does good. He's a good visual director, but he is not a very good character director. So everything he does usually looks pretty good, but that's it. So, yeah, which is fine. And depending on the movie, that's an okay way to look. It's just, you know, that's just how I see it. Prothean data disk recovered. While scanning the asteroid field in the Sparta system, you found signs of habitation. A recon team was sent to investigate one of the larger asteroids. The rock had a small functioning biodome, but no signs of anyone still living there. There was, however, a data console with an intact Prothean data disk inside. Okay. So let's go with, let's just start going from the out. And so Alsages? I think there's only one asteroid field, yeah. Alsages. Let's see what this one has any notes on it. No, looks like not. So I guess I did most of the note taking earlier on those other planets, so yeah. I see. Okay, rare element surveyed. Scans from the orbit have detected a small deposit of plutonium. We need more heavy metals! So we can finish that one mission. Although we'll finish it eventually no matter what happens. So onto Malta, maybe? I'm not sure. See if there's any notes on that there. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Man, they kind of stopped adding all these little notes here. Or, like I said, if I don't know, I mean, obviously I don't know, but if people are aware of it, you know, don't be afraid to let me know. Of course, I could look on the internet now, but I'm recording something, so I don't want to spend all my time looking up stuff. So, Aeolus?
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Oh, wait, isn't that the missing Marines thing? Yes, it is, actually. That's where we're supposed to go to next. Aeolus, Aeolus. Oh, Aeolus. Okay, nothing here that I see, so we'll land here in a second though, so, but let me check the other planets. Tremandre? Chimane? Trim. No notes here either, huh. Yeah, oh well. Not everything has to have like some deep meaning background or anything like that, so. Altea? That sounds reasonable as a description, so. Yeah, nothing here too. Oh well. Let's see, yeah. The crust. Okay, anyway, let's go to, I already checked here, yeah. Okay, let's land. This mission, oh, sorry. Show that off. Ooh, dust-choked wind, huh? More, but not enough to be hazardous, huh? A day and night without sleep would be hazardous. Let's see. I think this mission just requires. I just need combat people. I don't think I need anything crazy. Yeah. And this is actually probably, now that I think about it, this is probably the mission we're probably supposed to run across this creature the first time. Is this so? Let's see. Yeah, we want Ashley just for the pure damage. Yeah, probably Ashley and Garrus are probably, because of his sniper and assassinate ability, will probably be the most effective characters for this one. So yeah, let's do that. Because that's it. We only have one major encounter here, and that's it. So that's why I was thinking we could probably do this back to back pretty quickly. So, although maybe I should probably do the encounter first, just because I might, something accidental might happen. So we'll do the actual mission encounter first, and then. Okay, let me go over the squad really quick. Ashley, yeah, just get you a first aid, I guess, because I'll probably do sniper rifles afterwards. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with Ashley with how she's built, just because I always usually tend to keep her on assault rifles. I don't know if that's the most effective way to play. That just seems to be how I always go about using Ashley, Oh yeah, I gotta give her, yeah, just give her rail extension. Yeah, we'll give her pulling rounds. Nothing, I don't need anything too crazy. Okay, and then the assignments. Yeah, there's the, sorry. Oh, I thought I highlighted that already. But yeah, here it is. The missing Marines. Admiral Kohaku asked you to find a missing recon team in the Sparta system. All contact with the team was lost shortly after they were sent to investigate suspicious activity in the area. Land on Aeolus in the Sparta system in the Artemis Tau cluster and investigate the source of the distress call. Well, the distress call is going to be over here. Yes. Yeah, you'll find when we run into it, you'll probably think that that's probably where we're supposed to initially run into this thing first. Which, that makes sense just because of the way that the game seemed to design certain ideas and convince them to you, the player. You're like, oh yeah, that makes pretty big sense in the long grand scheme of things. So there it is, out here in the middle of nowhere with no rocks or open area. I wonder what's over here. It's all fine. Nothing's gonna happen at all. Nope, sir. Whoa! The Thresher Maw! Yeah, this is probably where you're supposed to fight a Thresher Maw the first time, dude. Whoa, did he... Holy crap, he hit me with, like immediately, apparently, because my my armor, like, is already weak. I don't know what happened. I must have gotten too close and he did a lot of damage to me or something. Huh. Well, luckily there's no other encounters on this map other than this guy, so lucky me, I guess. So that way I don't have to use Omni-Gel to heal myself, even though we'll get plenty of Omni-Gel by the end of the game, but it only costs 20 Omni-Gel to heal the, okay, probably a good time to get out and attack it. Haha! Nice. How much damage did you take? Okay, I didn't know if he got hit again, but yeah, it looks like someone put the distress beacon right in the middle of Thresher Maw territory. What kind of jerk would do that? There's another M29. Wow, a bunch of dead Marines.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the...
Shouldn't Ashley be saying this, Garrus, not you?
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him.
Yep, we should tell him. And that'll be a good reason to go back to the Citadel. Well, actually, we don't have to now. And there'll still be a lot of missions that'll unlock after we go to Pharaoh, so we can probably save doing that for quite a while as well. So, man, we're saving a lot. Well, it's going to give me a reason to go... I mean, I was going to go back to the Citadel after Pharaoh's anyway because, you know... Oh, I guess I don't have to turn it off or anything, so... You'd think I should turn that off before I leave, just so other people don't come back here, but whatever. Alright, let's finish the rest of this stuff off. Yeah, since there's no other encounters, we're good to go, so... We don't have to worry about fighting anything else, so... Yeah, but the Missing Marines mission does just tie into a... Well, obviously it ties in because who set the distress beacon here? Who got all these Alliance soldiers killed? Because obviously someone wanted people to land here and then get killed by the Thresher Maw. Although I'm surprised there's more bodies that we could actually find. You'd think the Thresher Maw would have probably eaten all of them or something like that, or evaporated them with its acid spit, but apparently not. Apparently there's just enough bodies there. But then again, it's hard to say how many men he had. It could have been, 100 men, and that's all that's left was like the 5 or 6 that were there, so I don't know. But usually aren't like certain military platoons or group not that large? Usually aren't they only like a handful of people? Unless it's like a big military operation, but if it's like smaller groups. Anyway, we find a mummified Solarian here. We need to call Brendan Fraser to take this one out. Because he's already dead. ID tag recovered. You found Captain Milan's identification tag. How it ended up here, is it possible to know for sure? For sure! Okay, one more major thing on the map, and then the rest of them are materials, so... Yeah, nothing too difficult, but I'll show you anyway, for those who need the money. I'm probably not playing this the most efficient way to play this game. I probably should have been buying certain armor pieces and stuff like that at multiple times in the game, so that way I wouldn't be in those dire situations that I had been a couple of times. But I don't know. I just feel like it's almost just toughening out the first bit of the game to get to the good equipment. Although technically, if you haven't. Technically, a strategy doesn't work if you haven't played the game yet and you first started out, because you won't have access to the Spectre gear till I think at near the final missions of the game or something like that. Because it's a bonus for beating the game to allow to get access to Spectre gear. But I think you can still get at the very end of the game, but being able to buy it right at the beginning as a new game, basically new game plus reward. So I guess if you're technically playing this, or kind of watching this, I'd probably just buy equipment as it comes, but I wouldn't just buy everything all willy-nilly. I think it's worth skipping maybe a couple, let's see, oh yeah, I gotta show off the materials. There's 3 of them here. It'd probably be good to maybe skip 1 or 2 levels when it comes to equipment, unless it gets dropped. Obviously, this game drops a lot of equipment Although it weirdly doesn't want to drop amps or Omni tools, apparently. So, yeah, probably if I would have redone this, I probably would have said, yeah, probably buy Omni tools whenever you come across them just because of how rare they are. That way it'll help with, like, cooldown and some of the early missions that require your abilities to get
On my way.
refilled sooner than later. Alright. Light metal surveyed. You've successfully surveyed a deposit of lithium. I don't think there's any. Are there any heavy metals here? Let me see. I think there's one. There's some palladium here, which I think that's the next one we'll be going to, which is over here, somewhere around that area. Yeah, it's probably close enough. Look at that. Look at the wall yonder, the sand planet. Random asteroids coming down every once in a while. Very dangerous, but very cool, I think. I wonder if there are actually any planets in the Milky Way or past that actually have like meteorites always come down from like maybe the rings or something like that, or the the stuff that surrounds the planet, like kind of like the rings of Saturn or something like that. I don't know. I never really super studied like astrology, astronomy, all that stuff. So I guess as good as mine. I guess on that one. I never studied space. Because I live on Earth. And there's a lot more things to worry about right now. Oh, yeah, palladium. And I probably wouldn't be one of the first people to go off into space. Like if someone said, hey, you can colonize Mars, but you'll pretty much have to be there the rest of your days. I'm like, yeah, okay, I think I'm good on Earth for now. Unless Earth was about to, which, I don't know, depending on your view of things, is getting worse and worse. But right now it's not that bad. But man, yeah, how would that work? Like because if you were like one of the first people to colonize the planet, you basically have to leave the planet for the rest of your days. You would never be able to return because of how long space travel would be, and depending on how far we get in space travel, and you have to travel light years away. You'd have to put yourself in cryogenic sleep, so you'd almost have to throw yourself a funeral for you and your friends or family members if you have any, just to say, because you'll basically be like, hey, you'll never see me again, so so basically you'll have to treat me as if I'm pretty much dead at this point. That's kind of depressing when you think about it. I wonder if there's some science fiction books that talk about act like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I think there was like an anime kind of like that. Actually, it was plenty. I'm trying to remember. I think it was about like a guy had to go into space, or was it a girl? Well, one of them had to go into space, and they were into texting each other. And over the course of their years, they would text each other. It would take forever for the text to get there. And the person who was in space wouldn't be aging because they were either put in sleep or whatever. So they were young, but the person on Earth was getting older, and the text would take forever. And it was one of those kind of like sweet and sad kind of type of stories, just because they know they were able to contact each other, but the difference every time he would get much farther away with her, it would take longer for the text or message or whatever to get to her. And it would be like one day it'd be like at the first parts of it, it'd be like, oh, a day or a week, and then at certain points it'd be months and then years, and and then there'd be like the final text before that they were probably dead by that point. So I haven't watched. Actually, did I? I think I only heard about it. I don't think I actually watched it, now that I think about it. So I might be missing some details on it. So, but anyway, yeah. Now we have to go back to the. Let's see. Is this for the minerals part? Oh, the missing Marines. Yeah. You found the dead bodies of men who served under Admiral Kahaku, returned to the Citadel Tower, and informed the Admiral of their fate. Okay, so before we finish the episode, let me go ahead and make a save spot. And now that I've finally unlocked that bit of dialogue I wanted from the Citadel security section, I can save over that now. And then I find out that video I recorded is corrupt or something like that. I'm like, no! Well, I could just... Anyway. Okay, so let's load up my FemShep file over here, and I think it's this one I want. This is after I finished saving Liara. It's when I did that like silly episode where I was playing as FemShep, so I don't know if I'll do that again, because that was just a little bit too silly for my part. But okay, so let's go with FemShep here. Yeah, I kind of kind of made her a bit different looking than what most people did, but, you know, I like different sorts of beauty, you know. My Shepard's a badass. She doesn't have the same conventions of beauty as other people. So, but anyway, this is how you're supposed to get the USN Asari mission.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job
here's
done.
the Paragon mission that that Admiral Kaku gave our mail ship. So, Kant, what's going on? I'm in.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
Oh. I can't just run. You can count me. Understood. I'll see what I can do. I can't just run in.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
But yeah, this is the Paragon version of that mission. So yeah, if you do the Paragon mission, you have to deal with these biotics. So you have to find a way to defuse the situation without murdering everyone. While the Renegade one is like, yeah, we know how you're working, Commander. We know that you're kill first and ask questions later. So we'll give you that mission. So we'll see what I can do. Understood. You can count on me, Skipper.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
I'll probably end up doing that mission like right after I do the Renegade mission for Mail Shep whenever I actually get to that point. But we're not gonna do that right now. I just wanted to show that we can do it. I'm trying to unlock the sorry diplomacy mission. Unless I already unlocked it without realizing it.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Oh my god, not again. What now?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology and live
Oh, is this
fire
the Rogue AI
simulations.
mission? Yep.
One of the VIs
Okay, yeah, I hadn't
used
gotten
to
this one from
simulate
her
enemy tactics and
yet, so
drills
whoops.
is no longer responsible.
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that.
Okay,
But
yeah,
as
that's
advanced,
repeating.
we need you to
Okay,
fight
I'm
your
on
way
it.
through the training ground of the VI.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answered the council, but you're still human.
Yep, that's the same.
The VI controls.
Maybe hold on. Maybe I did got the Asari diplomacy. I need to pull up another file instead, if that's the case. Sorry about that. I'm doing a little bit of this impromptu. So let me look at my journal really quick. Oh, I did it. Oh, I already unlocked it. Whoops. Okay, let me find. Let's see. It's after the ruins. I think it's the quarters section. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, at least I showed off the Paragon mission that the Alliance gives you when you hit 80%. I think it's either 75% or 80% Paragon on that one. But yeah, so basically it wants to deal with. And like I said, I'll show that off when whenever I do the Renegade mission that's similar to it. Well, quote unquote, when we get it at the same time. That's the main reason why I did multiple files. I'll actually have to make one more file to do a colonist build to show off the that background mission. But I'll probably do that when I go back to the Citadel after finishing Pharos off, just to show off. Because there will be a reason for me to go there, and then I can just combine a lot of those missions back to back. So let me go ahead and just go to, let's just go to Athens so we can unlock it. It should be like a system thing. Yep, here we
Message
go.
coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay, well let's go check that out. I don't know, I like how how I designed my fem ship. I did something similar, like when I did my mail ship. I kind of just went extreme with some options just to see how far we could go without making them like super crazy looking. So I don't know. I think she looks good with some of the extreme options. Yeah. Obviously, I gave her like the kind of the hooked nose, but I don't have a problem with that look. You know, that's very Eastern Europe. Actually, hooked nose are more of a Middle Eastern kind of look, if I recall. I mean, other people and cultures can have that type of nose, but I think there's usually certain distinguishing characteristics in certain areas of the world. So that could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I don't study biology and human genealogy and all this other fun stuff. So I probably should just be skipping like everything right back to when we have to go, because we have to go to the Citadel. But I want to see if I can unlock any extra dialogue to show you while I'm here. It'll probably end up being one we've heard a million times before, but who knows, you know. Yeah, this file is, I've already saved Liara, but luckily I do have a file. I do have a save spot for her where I don't where I haven't saved her yet, so I can show you some minor dialogue options that I couldn't before. Actually, we might see the Kohaku, or not Kohaku, Milovic pop up, because I don't think I did him already. Yep. I might just skip him just because it's basically going to be the same dialogue except with Paragon options. Okay, yeah, Tin Hut. Well, I can show you what happens if you're nice to the Admiral.
5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 61st, and the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight.
Okay, that's the same. Usually the first option they choose will get him a unique response, but then anything after that will be what originally was supposed to say.
I'm here to make an inspection, Commander.
Yeah, go ahead.
Normandy is an Alliance warship.
Go ahead, man.
I intend to see she's
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
He's still like kind of mean when you're all nice to him, so.
Commander,
you're never happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander
it's a Turian design. So yeah, we're doing the charm
version of this. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at this drive core of yours. You realize
instead of quoting military history, we're going to actually talk about.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew.
Sorry. Oh, he mentions the sorry now. Yeah, because I didn't have I didn't have Liara at the team at the time, so he doesn't actually mention that. And I think if you don't have either Rex or Garrus, he doesn't mention either Krogans or Turians. So, but I didn't think it was necessary to show that. But I thought that was a nice little detail. So they're allies, sir.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander?
Oh, I don't have enough. Whoops. I forgot I didn't buy enough charm with her, so I can't show you the. We need to build bridges. Sorry about that. No, sir.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
I actually forgot to max out her charm stat, but I haven't. This version of her doesn't have the high, doesn't have the max out Paragon. So oh well, it's not that big of a deal. It's basically saying, hey, we need to work together. That'll improve our relations, and humans will be more looked favorably upon, so forth and so forth. Oh yeah, this is just, yeah. I was thinking we'd probably get mission stuff from the elevator, since when I did this file, I skipped a lot of the elevators because I was just trying to get to I was just trying to get to Novaria as soon as I can, so I could do that one episode where I showed Liara talking to her mother and all that, and I wanted to get that at the same time as my character, so that way I could just put them both in the same episode, so I wouldn't have to, you know, so it'd flow better instead of having that scene added to like 5 episodes later because I remember it, you know, that type of thing. So I think Jelani's there too, although I don't have enough Paragon to get the best option for that. So, and I already showed you most of the options. Maybe I'll come back later and show you like what the Paragon choices are for her, because like I said, I think you need like, because right now I only have, let's see, 8. I think you need like 9 or 10 to get like all the choices for her, I think. But the real reason I'm here is I was supposed to show off the Dantalus mission, not everything else. So I actually forgot that all these missions were going to unlock while I was here. So I probably could have just cut all them out. But it's a nice little surprise when you forget certain details and go like, oh yeah, all right. I'm supposed to show this. So yeah, let's go to the embassies because I accidentally clicked that too fast. So embassies. And then show that off. Yeah, these episodes keep getting long. I swear these episodes keep getting longer and longer because I kind of forget when to stop. So, oh, but there's Samesh there, so I can show what the Paragon option of that mission is. But no, I got to show you what we do. Otherwise, it's gonna be a 2-hour episode. And the rendering times, viewers, even with the good even with the 9.9 processor, it still takes about a beat for or minute for minute, like. On that. Oh, I never talked to them last time I was here. Huh. I wonder if any of the other... Nah, it's probably something the human characters say, so... Nah, we'll just skip that. Let's do what we actually came here to do.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Oh, yeah, get to the point. What do you want? Are you in trouble, miss?
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Oh no, I feel so bad for you. It's not like in another reality we find out that you're actually related to a pirate and you want us to kill your sister. I mean, now you want revenge. I don't know what this is about. That's too bad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed. But she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Well, you're a councilman, right? You probably have enough money. Why was your sister spared, by the way?
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Well, then just pay it. Get it out of the way. Don't pay the ransom. Yeah, what's my part? You better pay. Better pay through the nose.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted. Transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
That's a stupid lie. I don't like it.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post. And Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
Oh no, you poor baby. I better help you. So I have to fix your mess, so you came to me. You need my help.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Oh, well, I was going to do this to help you, but if credits are involved, even a good Shepard needs some money to pay for new equipment. Kidnappers?
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Meow. I mean, why me?
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom.
Funny how you never wanted to talk to me till I became a Spectre and did a first critical mission planet. Odd, huh? Like I wasn't good enough for your counselness. Anyway, tracking the ransom.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Forget it, I'll do it. I don't do this payment. I do this because I'm a good Shepard.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
And obviously, if you're male, Shep, she said you're the right man for the job. So anyway, okay. So sorry, diplomacy is slightly different. Nasana Dantius has hired you to rescue your sister Dolly from a mercenary group working out in the Artemis Tau system. So yeah, but now that we know her sister was actually a slaver and we ended up killing her, well, we probably just did her a favor. So we'll see the end of this next episode. So I'll show, or not next episode, whenever we deal with Pharos, which will be probably a few episodes because I want to do more, space exploration stuff like that before that. But we went through this one a bit quicker. We went through a whole system pretty quickly and did multiple missions. So I'm proud of myself. But anyway, we're done with that. So in the next episode of Mass Effect, we'll go back to my mail ship file and we'll continue to explore the cosmos and see what's out there. What do we find next? I don't know. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.